Welcome to Reviewing Some Books with me. We have another exciting new book to look at today. I'm really excited. As of me making this video, the author did a live stream of going basically over her new book, announcing it about a month ago. So this is a very brand new book as of me recording this. I'm not sure when it will get posted in the line of things, but this is a new book as of end of 2025, beginning of 2026. And it is by one of my favorite authors, Margarita Peréz García, which means it is part of the Acento Latino catalog. It is another great level 1 book. And it has full color images, full color, full page images, which is just like, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with every book that Margarita writes, and I'm obsessed with how she writes them and the effort that gets put into them to make them just engaging for students. So without delay, this is Tonia Patagonia y la caja mágica. Now, if you are familiar with Margarita's books or her catalog, she has so many out there now. But if you're familiar with her books and her catalog, this book gives me arroz con cosas plus brazalete mágico vibes, like mushed together, because she has her magic box that takes her on this magic adventure throughout South America while she's trying to open it and find out what's in it, and like all of these, which gives me very brazalete mágico vibes. But then it also has arroz con cosas vibes with like just all the funness that is going on in it. A very interesting take to this book as it was written. When it was written, we have a nice little like intro to Margarita's life, which maybe by now she has gone back and added something like this to her other books. I think aside from this one and the Mosca and La Luna book, I haven't seen this in the other ones that I own, because most of her books that I own, she has either been so kind and sent them to me, or I've purchased them as soon as they've come out, and this has not been in there. So I love that we have a little bit of a story about her and her co-author of this book, which is great. You even have this adorable little picture of them. Isn't that just the cutest thing in the world? And how it kind of talks about the Tonia story and like how the story comes from. Another thing I love about this book that I have not seen in her other books, and again, maybe it is there now, but it's not in the copies that I own, is this important words at the beginning where it basically says, like, to read this book, these are the words you need to know. And it gives them listed as like verbs here at the top that are really common, people or words for people, adjectives, connection words, and then just other words in the book that help with comprehension. I'm obsessed with that. This should be at the beginning of every book that exists in a CI/ADI style. On this other side, we have basically cognates, a list of them, which I think is super helpful because there are words like roca or valle, rock and valley, that unless a student is a really strong reader, they might not make that jump, even though really it is like one letter different. So I love that she has included that. I want to be Tonia. Let me just tell you that, like, that right there is my dream. This is the first page of the book. I love that. In traditional Margarita fashion, we have playing with the text. We have words on the side, which is just incredible. At the end of the book, we have this full glossary, which again, also love. This is going to be a super, super cute story for your students of all ages. Like I said, we have a little bit of that, like, just come on. We have a little bit of the arroz con cosas brazalete mágica vibes kind of coming together, which is great because Brazalete Mágico is a book by Margarita that my students who love that kind of Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings style are obsessed with, but it's not a super easy book to read. And then we have Arroz con Cosas, which is a much easier book to read, but students want that mystery element. This book is giving them all of that. So this book is getting a 10 out of 10 from me. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Margarita, if you ever see this, like, please, we need a sequel for this, and or like a parallel book, a different person, different story, different whatever, but like this you knocked this out of the park. This book can be purchased in several places. Like I said, as of making this video, this book is very, very new, so it might not be available in stock in some places yet. It is in stock on Amazon. That is where I purchased it. I will put that link below. If it bothers you that Amazon might give me 10 cents for you purchasing this book on Amazon, then please just look up Tonia Patagonia y la caja mágica and Margarita Pérez Garcia's name, and you can purchase on Amazon that way. Thank you so much for joining me. We look forward to seeing you next time.